I believe that it is very important we understand the difference between price, cost, and value. All right. So let's start with price. Price is literally just the price tag. Whatever is written on it that the seller is asking for it, that's the price. Sometimes can be negotiable, but for the most part, that is just the price. Cost is what is it going to cost you to acquire that thing. So for example, let's suppose you want to buy a $100 item, whatever that is, and you make $10 an hour. That's your job. Well, the cost of you buying that item is going to be 10 hours of work. So you have to work 10 hours for you to acquire that item if you make $10 an hour. Now, if you make $50 an hour, it would only cost 2 hours of your time. So the cost is going to be very different for every person, but the cost and the price are not necessarily the same thing. Now, the value is literally what is it worth to you and what will it be worth to the other person? Because you can show up with a Maserati to your significant other and they may be like, meh, I don't like that, right? So the value is perceived by you and is perceived by the other person. And that is super, super, super important when we're giving a gift to somebody else. For example, this ring is actually my engagement ring and it is my wedding ring. And the reason is because I told my husband, I don't want you to give me a wedding ring. Why? Because the value of this ring, it's invaluable. My husband didn't pay a lot of money for this ring. But here's the thing. A, he designed it himself. And more importantly, he made it out of the jewels from his mother, who passed away when he was 16 years old. So that, to me, is a ridiculous amount of value. Like, I don't care if he would have paid $5 for it, if he would have had a friend make it for him and pay nothing. It doesn't matter. But the sentimental value that he has behind it, that is priceless. So for me, the value is so much higher than the cost or even the price. And what it represents, of course, is super, super valuable for me.